Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, contract workmen felicitated at hot strip mill of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. And Stage 1 audit of SA 8000 2014 held at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. And now the news in detail. In a program organized at hot strip mill of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 19th November, Mr. P. Murli, CGM in charge HSM, presented token gifts to two contract workmen of Messrs. Biswal Brothers for their outstanding work. Present on the occasion were Mr. D. Datta, CGM HSM 2, sectional heads and other senior officials of the department. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Murli commended the efforts of the contract workmen and encouraged them to keep up the good work. It may be noted that the contract workmen engaged in HSM 1 were felicitated for their exemplary contributions towards cleaning and housekeeping of the entire area, starting from slab yard, reheating furnace, mill area, shipping to dividing line. They were also acknowledged for attending to the jobs in critical places like cellars, cable gallery, etc. The extra efforts made by these contract workmen helped in improving the ambience of the HSM main entrance near EF and FG Bay. They were also responsible for cleaning and segregation of binding straps and BOE, loading of the same to send it to bell press of MRD. In addition to this, they also cleaned the steel scraps with the help of EOT crane for sending it to steel melting shop and removing the heap of muck mixture piled up near G column. The program was coordinated by Mr. N. Mohalik, GM HSM. A 2-day long Stage 1 audit of SA 8000 2014 was held at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 18th and 19th November in online platform. Mr. Rajveer Singh, EDPNA, presided over the concluding meeting held on 19th November. It was attended by several chief general managers and other senior officers of the plant. The audit was conducted by Mr. C. Fernandez, the lead auditor, and Mr. D. Kherwal, auditor of Messrs. TUV. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh thanked the auditors for their consent to conduct the remote audit in these challenging times. He assured the auditors that the finding of the audit and the issues raised by them will be taken care of with necessary compliance and implementation. During the period, the areas audited were Contract Labour Cell, IR&R, OHSC, Canteen, Business Excellence and Plate Mill PM. Plant overview was done through video call. The team made all-out efforts for smooth organization of this audit. The scope of the audit encompassed production of intermediate and finished steel products and all other associated services of Rourkela Steel Plant. Earlier on 18th November, the opening meeting was presided over by Mr. Rajendra Mishra, CGM PNA. The entire audit activities were coordinated by the Business Excellence team. It is worth mentioning here that SA 8000 is an international certification standard that encourages organizations to develop, maintain and apply socially acceptable practices in the workplace. RSP has the pride of having SA 8000 certification since 2013. Its implementation has helped in improving staff morale and commitment, employee retention, productivity, reducing absenteeism and improving relationship of the organization with the unions and other stakeholders. And that's all for now. Namaskar.